Hey everybody, welcome back to Jammer's Metal Mischief, my exploration into 21st century metal. I was gone for a long time and I wanted to know what was what, so I started this channel to investigate and explore. You guys have not failed me with your recommendations so far, and one of those recommendations is 1914's The 100 Days Offensive. I couldn't find a real video for it, so I found the official audio and I pulled up the lyrics. I don't know what's going to happen on this screen. Maybe it's just going to be these graphics the entire 10 minutes, and maybe it'll be something else. I don't know. I'll do my best to entertain you one way or another. Before we kick off, let me ask a big personal favor here, and could you like, subscribe, share, and comment? Because every time you interact with the video, it helps the channel, and then I can bring you more cool stuff far more often that you like far better. How about that? Make sure you check out the Patreon because there's ways to get really cool rewards monthly and every once in a while. And get your reaction recommendations done ahead of everybody in the YouTube comments. These are things that are not bad. Why don't we jump right in, because I'm running out of things to say, like usual. If you've been here before, you know I don't have a script. So let's go. Alright, good amplified acoustic there. I like it. I wonder what year this was. The album, that is. Obviously, they're talking about the First World War, so it's going to be 13 to 18. 14 to 18. Why do I always confuse that? It's very somber. It's giving me a downbeat feel already, and it's making me nervous and anxious about where it's going to go musically. Is it going to destroy me, or is it going to bring low menace in throughout the whole 10 minutes? I'm kind of worried.
You know I can't run away. That's why you accused me. I tell you, I didn't want to kill you. I tried to keep you alive. If you jumped in here again, I wouldn't do it. You see, when you jumped in here, you were my enemy. I was afraid of you.
I'll have to look in the description and see if that comes from a movie.
Forgive me, comrade. Say that for me. Say you forgive me. You both know you're dead. Only you're better off than I am. You're through. We can't do any more to you now. Oh, God, why did they do this to us? We only wanted to live, you and I.
Wow.
Why should they send us out to fight each other?
Well, because you didn't read a paper and understand the geopolitical problems that caused this whole thing. And that's always bothered me about anti-war stuff. It's like, I was supposed to go to the Gulf. I didn't, but I knew why we were there because I read the fucking paper and I paid attention to the world around me. So I got no time for soldiers who are like, I don't even know why I'm fighting.
They threw away these rifles and these uniforms. You could be my brother, just like Cat Ralph.
No, he's not wrong about that.
You'll have to forgive me, comrade. I'll do all I can. I'll write to your parents.
And frequently soldiers in that era would. They would converse. There was a very different concept of war back then. I mean, you were still destroying the Hun, which, you know, using the phrase the Hun dehumanized them, but After it was over, it was more like it was just a job. It was something you were required to do, and when it was over, it was just something you put in your past. That is great
I
percussion.
promise she'll not want for anything. And I'll help her, and your parents too. Only forgive me. 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 Forgive me.
Wow, that's cool. I can already see I'm gonna absolutely adore this song. Ominous. Like I said, it's just become, the tension is building, and it's making this more ominous. I'm actually getting anxious about this song. Wow, our fear is at a peak. We can't. The high command can't be reasoned with. They're going to keep shelling. See, this is the kind. This is the kind of anti-war music I like, because it gets down to the gritty of why war is terrible and evil. And this is coming from a veteran who served. Okay? There's nothing you can do. The last person that wants to have a war is a reasonable veteran. There are some guys who join just because they want to kill, and they're wackadoos, and they don't actually belong in the service. But I'd rather hear one like this that didn't flinch at the grossness and unfairness of it, instead of some folksy little hippie bitch who doesn't even know someone who's wanted to serve and did serve, just going, well, it's just bad. It's not good for children and other living things. The gas attacks, phosgene and mustard gas, are the most terrible kind of war, weapons of war. There's so little you can do about it. Chlorine gas. some gases you can avoid inhaling, and everything is fine. But things like mustard gas, that is an irritant, and your skin will erupt. It'll just erupt.
Officers, non-commissioned officers, enlisted men. The men who have received decorations this day have all performed actions worthy of our great cause. Henceforth, Germany expects each of you to follow their example.
Oh,
From this
so
day
these
on,
guys are okay. So this is being told from the German perspective. I didn't realize that. I thought, okay, all right, all right. I had it backwards. None of it changes, though. None of my reaction to anything they're saying changes anything, though.
your Kaiser urges you all to aspire to such strength, to such bravery, to such obedience.
The Kaiser was a
to your God
douchebag.
and your country.
The Kaiser was a warmonger.
You, my soldier.
He was desperate to prove himself as a
Every
war
one of
leader.
you will one day wear a medal pinned on you by your Kaiser.
That percussion, that beat is terrifying. It's making me, and I'm sure it's supposed to. It's making me think of a machine gun, and that's just such an image. The immense technical ability of this band is shocking. You know, it throws me off quite frequently when the flow and the cadence of the lyrics take such a weird, staggered expression like that. It's sounding like it ought to be smooth, but he's just going, and it's really throwing me off, and it's detracting a lot from my enjoyment. That's a fucked up image. So these guys went out into no man's land, got shot. Now they're coming back. I feel they could be continuing, but they can feel somebody lost their helmet or was never to issue one because God knows what supply lines were like for these guys, and he had to pick up his comrades' ones, and that was a reality of the First World War that a lot of people like to not think about. Okay. Okay. I feel that that was a pretty engaging song. It's so close to perfect, but that flow is just, it's not what I expected in it from the music. The music should demand a flow of lyrics one way. And it's obviously a very purposeful change to shift that and change the flow of it out. And that's not my favorite thing. And it takes me away from it. I was going to give this 5, and then they pulled that, so I can only give it 4. Still, 4 Ronnies is an unmistakable accomplishment on this channel. So don't feel bad if this was your recommended song and it's not perfect. No song's perfect. I'm not perfect. I am, in particular, not perfect. So my reactions are going to be imperfect at best. Keep rocking, fuckers.